Hi all, Mr. McCray here, doing a small video this time, just reviewing how to go about finding the perimeter using Pythagorean theorem through coordinate points. And also, I know a lot of people asked about how to round to the nearest hundredth for the homework. So I'm going to show you how to do that in terms of square roots and finding the perimeter using the Pythagorean theorem and the distance formula that we'd already talked about. Okay, so let's get to it. All right. So, what do we know? Okay, so I basically did all the work for us in finding the coordinate points. Okay, I also labeled the A, B, and C. Okay, so all we have to do is basically plug in the value of the equations and then solve them, and then find the actual lengths. Okay, so the first one here, we're going to do A. We're going to use this as x1. This is going to be y1. Right here, this is going to be x2. This is going to be y2 on the bottom. Okay, so remember the equation says x2 minus x1, so it would be square root 9 minus 0 squared plus, okay, and y2 is negative 4, and that's, oops, sorry, and that's, oops, and that's minus 12, okay, and that's minus 12 squared. And put that over the square root button there. Okay, so I do the math out. This is 9, this is 81. Okay, and the math here is we got negative, negative, so that's 16, negative 16 here. So it would basically be negative 16 squared. Okay, and negative 16 squared is 256. Okay, so basically I'm just going to add 256 and 81. 266 plus 81 is 3. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, guys. I had it, but I don't know where all of that work went. Okay, 337. So this would be the square root of 337. Okay, so instead of estimating, the easiest way to do this is probably just to take the square root of the number itself. So use your calculator. Okay, and just square root that, and you should get a number of 18 and 357, and then some change after that. Okay, so it says round to the nearest hundred. So where's the hundredths place? The hundredths place is the second place right after the decimal. Okay, so this is the hundredth place right here. So what you want to do is to round to the nearest hundredths, you want to look at this number after that, the 7. If it's more than 5, round up. Less than 5, stay the same. Okay, so this is what I mean. So if this is more than, so this is 7 is more than 5, so I'm going to round this up to make it 1836. Okay, so the final answer for A would be 1836. Okay, and that's how you would round up. All right, so some for those people that had issues with that. Okay, so I'm going to do B here. Okay, try to go a little quicker here, so we can try to get this done, and so we can don't mess a lot of time up. Okay, and get you guys working, because I think we understand the equation. I just think we are having issues with the other stuff here. So, okay, so we have this is x squared, so we got 9 plus 9 squared. Okay, and this is plus negative 4 minus, which one did I do? 9, and that's negative 1. Oh, sorry, that's 9. That's positive 9. Sorry about that. That's actually negative turns to positive, okay? And the other one is 1 is 4, and then we have negative 1 squared. Okay, so we do the math out. We have 18 squared, which are about 324. So 18 squared is 324, and then we did do the math here. So we have negative and turn to positive. Okay, so that's positive negative 3. So negative 3 squared is 9. Okay, which gives us the answer of that gives us the answer of 336. Yes, yeah, 336 square rooted. Okay, now if I do the math out on that one, I'm going to get 18.248. Okay, and then we have look at this number right here. If it's more than 5, which it is, we're going to round up. So the value is going to be B is going to be 18.25. Okay, just like that. All right. So let me do the last one, C, the C side. Okay. And C basically works out to be this. All right. So we have 0, 12, 0, 12, and 9 and 4, 9 and, what I got, 9 and 1. Okay. 0, 12, and 9 and 1. So again, all I have to do is plug my values in. So I'm going to take this x1 and this x2. I mean, sorry, y1 and x1. I'm going to make this one right here. Now I'm going to switch this. I'm going to make this x2, and I'm going to make this y2. Okay, so let me do my math out here. So this one works out to be, let me get some more space too. Sorry about this, guys. So I can really make some work here. All right. Okay, so then from there, all I would have to do is plug it back into the equation. So then again, I got 0 minus 9 squared plus, and I have y2, which is 12 minus 1 squared. So that becomes positive, and this becomes 81. And this, and I'm do the math here. So I have plus plus, this becomes 13. Okay. I'm sorry, 13 squared, which works out to be, sorry about this. I don't know where paper went. 169. Okay. So if I do the math here, that would be 250. So then I would just have to square root the value of 250, which works out to be the square root of 250 works out to be 15.811. So I look at this value after the hundreds place, it's under less than 5, so it stays the same. So the final answer to that would be 15.81. Okay, so for a C. So I got the value here, I got the value here, and I got the value here. So what I want to do is add all these values up, and that'll be my perimeter, because that's what the perimeter says. Add all the values up. Okay, so I have 1581 plus 1825 plus 1836, and that value works out to be 52.42, and that would be the perimeter of the triangle, and that would be it. Okay, seems like a lot of work to do, but like I said, I think you guys can definitely do it. I'll give you a lot more extra time on the problems, the online problems, so you can try to do this stuff and get this done. Try your best you can, and like I said, we'll continue to work. So let me show you one more time how to do this, and then we will let you go and practice again. Okay, so first thing you want to do, so we're finding the perimeter again using PT, or Pythagorean theorem, okay, and distance formula. Okay, so let's get the coordinate points here. So we have this one is 0, 2. This is this one right here is 11, and then we go down to, that's 3, right? No, that's 4. So we got 11, -4, and then we have 12, and then we have -2, 12, -2, like that. All right, so we have A, C, B. It doesn't, and again, it doesn't matter which one is which on this portion of it, because again, this is an irregular triangle. If we knew what if this was an irregular triangle, it was a right triangle, then we would definitely have to declare it a certain way. Okay, but just to be consistent, I'll just leave it the way it is right now. Okay, I was going to be consistent, but I don't really have to. All right, so x1, y1, x2, y2. Boom, done. All right, so let me put my values in for the equation here and just get this done. All right, so I got 11 minus 0 squared plus -4 minus 2 squared. So 11 is 121 plus, and that's 6, -6, and that's 36. Okay, and that gives us a value of, um, 157. So the square root of 157. All right. So the square root of 157 works out to be 12.59. I'm sorry. Okay, x works out to be 2.9. Okay, so this right here, again, this is in the whole number place. So again, we got to round up to make this 3. So this would be 12.53. That would be the answer to the first portion of the first side. Okay, second side, again, basically what we want to do is this is going to be x1, this is going to be y1, and we just do the math here, the same thing. Okay, so this becomes 11 minus 12 squared plus we have -4 minus 2. Okay, minus 2 squared. Okay, so that becomes, this becomes -1, this becomes 1. Okay, so we got 11 minus 12 is 1. Okay, and actually, sorry, check that. That's plus because it's negative and negative, so that's 23. 23 squared. So 23 squared, I apologize for that, is 529. Okay, and then we have plus plus. Okay, so this becomes -2, this becomes -2, this becomes 4. And that value becomes 533 squared, square rooted. Then 533 squared is 23.086. Remember, he said on this point, if it's over 5, we're going to round up. So the final value of that B would be 23.09. Okay, I'm circling my answers. Then the last one, C. Okay, so let me finish that one out. All right, and we'll be done with this. Okay, so it would be x2. I'll make this x2 now. So it would be 0 minus -12 plus the last one is 2 minus 2 squared. Okay, so this turns to 12, and that's 144 plus, okay, this turns to positive, so it's 4, that's 16. So that would be 160. Am I correct? Yes, 160. So the square root of 160. And the square root of 160 is 12.469. So again, it's in the place after the hundredths place is over 5. We're going to round up. So the final answer for that's going to be 12.65. Okay, that's rounding to the hundredth spot. All right. Now, working out here, then all I have to do basically there is just add those numbers up that I circled. And that would be my answer. So I got a value of 48.24 perimeter. Okay. All right, guys. So that's how you do it. Again, it seems like a lot. It's a lot of work, but it's definitely a 5-6 question or something like that on the test. But it's good practice doing multi-step problems like that so you can get better at it. All right. We'll see you all later. Bye.